Hey, I'm Chris O'Neill.
And I'm Noah Crawford, and you're on OceanUp.com. Well, what's cool about this is not only do we show like the funniest videos all over the internet, just not just on YouTube, but we also like get in on the action and prank people. We do like some like street segments where we'll go actually on the street and just pull like little pranks and goof around and stuff with people. And yeah, so I think we're the cool part is we're really involved and we'll recreate stuff too.
Yeah, I mean we do funny videos, cute videos, just awesome videos that like weird things.
Yeah, just like wild things that like is it 1 in a million chance of it working. And
we do a lot of celebrity pranks and interviews and have them do crazy wacky things.
Yeah, so we bring a lot to the table. Definitely, we have tried stunts before.
Yes.
We do that in like every episode. Like if there's like we've been pogo sticking around. I'm not the best pogo sticker, but it's fun. We've ribbon danced.
Oh yeah, we did a lot of ribbon dancing. We like bounce like these balls, like these things that you try to like balance stuff. We've done a lot of crazy things.
Yeah, so like if there's like a crazy cool video or something funny, we're like, hey, that'd be hilarious if we tried that. We'll do it.
Yeah, we try.
And what's cool is we're usually like anything they want to throw at us, we're usually like game.
Oh yeah, because it's all fun. I mean, most of the things that they do, it's like really cool, and you're like, you always kind of think to yourself when you're watching, I wonder if I can do that. So then we get the opportunity to do it. So that's cool.
Yeah, one of the pranks coming up is Sierra Bravo from Big Time Rush. Will be pranked, and
you may see us prank the Kardashians.
Yes, and I've been pranked.
And so have I. So you'll see those.
He's been pranked,
and the reactions are priceless.
Yeah. So they like sometimes which I enjoy is either like Chris will get with the team and they'll plan a prank and prank me, or I can do it with him, and it's kind of like made us a little bit like more paranoid. I think like now I find myself more often like just checking the corners for cameras.
Yeah, you kind of think everything's a prank.
And I mean things like fishy, especially when I'm around this guy. If something weird's going on, I'm usually like just keeping an eye.
If you're having like a little meeting in the corner, I'm like, what is he doing over there?
Whenever I got pranked, you like had a big meeting and you guys were like discussing.
Yeah, we met like a few days before. That's my biggest
craziness. I've had plenty. A good few of them happen on How to Rock because Chris and I are always doing something wild. So there was one episode, and I finally got to see this too because they got it on tape. Chris is wheeling me around in a trash can. For some odd reason, it's like we just wheel by and we're going real fast. And at one point, he goes to turn, but he tries to turn too sharp, and he slips and falls. I fall in the trash can, and I'm just like sitting in it to where like my butt is like kind of sinking in it. My feet are sticking out, and then I kind of like stand up, but it's still like attached to me, and I walk a little ways, and then I fall back over, and he just gets up and like brushes off like nothing happened. And that is actually like all on footage.
Oh yeah, everyone saw that.
Yeah, so I got to see that. It turned out to be hilarious. So, in the name of comedy.